Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ari, and for those who are new here to our growing community, I am a certified group fitness and yoga instructor, bringing you the home workouts I love right here to YouTube so you too can fall in love with them. And today is a long-awaited stretch and roll recovery session. This is one that I love. I incorporate something like this weekly, sometimes more than once, when I just wake up or I feel like I need to let my body have a break. And that's what we're getting into today. So maybe you're just finishing a great workout, or you're just having a rest day, or you just feel like you need it. This is for you. So like I said, today is a stretch and roll session. So it will be incorporating traditional stretching, mobility with, of course, a foam roller or something nearby to get into our muscles and help release. And then towards the end of this, we will be using, or we'll be bringing our limbs a little bit closer to our body. So lying on our back, think of bringing your leg closer, and sometimes it helps to have a strap or a resistance band or a towel nearby, something to loop around your leg and give you a little bit more range so you're not struggling and can actually just enjoy the sweet release. So that is all. Have something comfy beneath you, maybe a nice mat. You can be in pajamas. We'll be here together. So if you're ready, I'm ready, and we'll start seated. So clear your space and just bring your feet out in front of you, and we'll just begin to windshield wipe our knees side to side. Oof, as the pops and the shakes and all of it just start to really come down. And there is no music with this one, so if you do have something nice to put on in the background or a favorite playlist, I encourage you to turn it on. Every move we do, every pose or posture we hold will be 50 seconds, and then we'll have a 10-second rest while we go into the next one. During that time, I'll demo for you so you know what's coming. Just ease. Let your breath just be natural and long. And then from here, we'll set up for our next one, bringing our knees 90-90, so folded in like a nice little fan. We'll lift our hips. You can join me after the first one, reach behind us, and then come back down and reset the other side. So switching our leg direction, up and overhead. Come back down and switch. In your own time, lifting up, lifting through the hips so you really can get as much range, and then come back down and switch sides. As you reach up and out, allow that to be your inhale. Inhale up. And exhale down. And switch. Inhale up. And exhale down. Excellent. And then coming forward, we'll come into a kneel. Bring our left foot up in front. We come into a crescent lunge. We push through our hips. Start to feel our right side really just turn on, reaching up for the ceiling. Reach up, look up, inhale. And exhale, settle. Inhale, we reach higher. And on this one, our left hand floats to our knee, and we reach up with our right and look up, tilting just slightly overhead towards the left side of our space. So over our body, over towards the left side. Inhale. And exhale. Continue to push through your hips, push through your pelvis, really pushing forward here. Allowing your hip to start to talk back, yeah? Inhale and exhale. And then from here, we'll plant our hand coming into a low lunge twist. So lifting our left arm towards the ceiling, we open up, pivot both of our feet so they face towards the left side of the space, our room. And then up again, we find center, reach up towards the ceiling. On an exhale, we pivot towards the left. Maybe you look back towards your back foot, and then up and overhead. And then we twist again towards the back or towards the left, wherever your range is right now. In your time, in your space, we open up. Inhale up. And exhale down and twist. Really feeling my IT band on this one. We'll get into that. Inhale up. And then exhale back. Last one here. Good. All right, setting up one more in this kneel position. I'll turn to face you. So our left foot is still facing out. We're still working the left. From here, we open up towards the side and then up overhead. So we're facing the other side here and then going over our left, reaching overhead with our right. And then come up again. And just continue this, reaching and resetting. On your next one, we'll hold down in this position, reaching up overhead, over our right ear, pushing through our hips, looking up towards the ceiling. Inhale and exhale. If it's too much to have your arm on the inside of your knee, you can just rest it gently, and then we'll come up and overhead. Good, last one here. As we come out of our kneeling, we'll pull back into half splits, runner's lunge. So left foot is now officially facing towards your face. We fold over, keeping your leg as comfortable in the stretch as possible while being uncomfortable. So if it hurts to have it straightened, you can have a nice bend here. Inhale and exhale. Maybe you just come a little bit closer now to that leg. You can walk your hands out more in front if you do have the space. If not, if you're still really cooling down, find what works for you, yeah? Inhale and exhale. And then from here, we'll stay in this position, I know, and take this into a twist. So reaching our left arm up just like we did before, and then we'll reset, planting it close to the mat. So we'll take big circles here. So big circle, reach out towards the front, up to the ceiling, and then exhale down behind, and then again up in front, up overhead, and down behind. If the circle is honestly too much and you feel like you're just popping your shoulder, you can just reach it up and then down. Last one, whatever route you've taken, we'll hold down at the bottom now and take both of our hands on the left side of our leg. I know. And then drop your foot as much to the left as possible, really in this twisted runner's lunge, embracing the intensity for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we'll slowly walk ourselves out of this. And I'll give ourselves just a few seconds just to get in now. So we'll grab our foam roller and set up for the first one. So we will be going through this like a ladder. We'll have 3 moves with our foam roller. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, and then we'll go to the other side of our body. So we will get started here working our calf. So setting up, putting the foam roller just underneath your calf here, we'll start to roll back and forth. If you feel fine, you can also have both feet on top of the foam roller and just work left leg back and forth, back and forth. I like to roll a little side to side, giving it a little love, intense love, feeling through the full muscle here, especially if this is the first one. This can honestly be a little intense, so just drift around, find the sweet spots for you. And again, if it is too much to have both of your legs on top of the foam roller, you can have one on the ground, planted lightly. You want a lot of the weight to still be in the left so you get the full effect. Breathe. So pushing this now up towards our hips here, we'll come onto our side, placing this just beneath our hip or pelvis here. And then we'll work this IT band. So we go down and up. So it's just working along that line. This one can be very, very intense. So be gentle, be kind. If it feels too much, ease off. There is no rush, okay? You're not moving so quick. The slower you go, the more time you have for your muscle. So just own it. Back and forth. Breathe in and breathe out, especially when it becomes so intense, okay? Breathe in. Breathe out. From here, you will just turn so you're now facing your mat. I'm bringing my right knee just off, and we'll work the quad. So still on the left side. The foam roller is now on my quad. I sink back, pushing through my forearms, and I come back up. This one is and forward and back. I do challenge you to not actively work against the intensity. Okay, so you're not holding yourself up so high. You're allowing it to be. Breathing through. Back and forth. And back. Finding the other sweet spots. You can readjust as you go. Back and forth. Oh my goodness. Breathing in. I know these are intense, especially the quad, but we only will do the quad just once. We'll go back to the IT band now. So we're working along the side. If you want to incorporate the quad on this one, you can roll around in the space, rolling from your quad to the IT, right? So you're just rolling a little forward and then coming up the side. So this is now your choice, okay? The next one will be back to the calf. You're probably saying, oh, thank God, because same. Back and forth. Back and forth. I love incorporating rolling with stretches dynamically in between. I find I just get a deeper release this way. And forward and back. Honestly, I'm sweating. I'm sweating. My body is working. All right, from here, tipping gently back so you come to sit, and we'll finish off with one last calf roll on this side. So your choice, maybe you have both or one foot down on the mat, or you are up and both of your legs are on the roller, just allowing your full weight to roll through. Your choice. Back and forth. Ooh. I'm going to work this one spot that I found. Maybe you just found one too. You really found something so juicy and you are going to work it out. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. I'd love to know what time of day or what day you're doing this. Maybe it's nighttime like it is here. I definitely have more lights on right now. And done. All right, coming out of this, oh, so slowly, meet me in a downward dog, placing the foam roller off to the side and gently pushing back into downward dog, focusing on the left side. So my right foot is actually just tapping the mat. My left is the one that you can see where my ankle is pushing into the mat. So really working the line here. You can lift and lower that ankle. I love coming into down dog after this. I feel like it just allows the blood flow to move again through my body. And then from here, we'll move to the other side and we'll do exactly what we just did on the left, on the right. Lift up and lift back. So in about 5 seconds, you will meet me again in a kneeling lunge. right foot towards the top of the mat, back knee plants, and we lift up, meeting here. You can reset if you need to. And breathe, pushing through the hips. We're not overly extended. We're 90 degrees. Push through the hips, reach up, look up. Inhale. And exhale, settle. Every inhale, we grow slightly taller. And on our exhale, this time we bring our right hand towards our right knee, lifting up out of our space with our left and tilting over to the right. Inhale. And exhale. Just settle here. Using the force that we're pushing through our hips, that lovely push, to also help stabilize us, yeah? As we lean, inhale, and exhale. In 5 seconds, you know where we're headed next. We're going into our plank move here. So coming down, meet me in a low lunge twist. Right arm towards the ceiling, reach up, inhale. And as a reminder, then we pivot, looking towards the back of the mat, toes towards the right side, and then back up we come. Inhale. And then exhale again, we shift and pivot, looking towards the back of the mat, and then up we come. Inhale. Exhale. Continuing in your own pace, in your own time, what feels right for you. And if it's ever too much to just be on your feet, you can also come down so your back knee is on the mat and you're just twisting this way. So you can still find some release that way. Moving in time that feels good for you. And then from here, we meet in our runner's lunge. So half splits, we pull back. Front leg, right leg is now straight or as straight as it can be. Inhale, look out. And exhale, we fold. And we can walk our hands a little bit more forward. If you're there, if you got it. Maybe you are nowhere close to walking your hands anywhere beyond just beneath your chest, and that is absolutely fine. That is what this is for. Toes pointed somewhat towards the ceiling. The higher you place them, the more intense this goes. Just continue breathing. Slow inhales, slow exhales. And then lifting up, we'll take this into a twist as we did, bringing our right arm towards the ceiling, look up. And then exhale, we can create that circle as we did before. So reach out in front, up towards the ceiling, and then down behind. And again, if this is like your shoulder is screaming at you saying, girl, what are you doing? Guy, my friend, you can just lift and lower. Lift up and then lower. I'll continue the circles. This one feels extra good for me. So complete one more circle, one more lift up to the ceiling, and then we'll place both hands now on the mat, walking towards the right side of our space, and then twisting this way. Oh, I know I missed one. We'll add it in. So we'll just hold here. Right toes are now facing the right side of the mat. Breathing through. And then walking ourselves center. Let's continue to walk ourselves around. So now we're facing the left side of our mat. Right foot is out to the top of the mat. And we come up. We're 90-degree perpendicular. We'll reach out over our right knee, lifting our left hand up over our ear. You thought I forgot. I didn't forget. We'll come back up. Inhale out. And exhale. Yeah? So work in time with your breath, feeling what feels right for you. And then come back up. On your next one, let's hold down here with our left arm up overhead, reaching over our space. And again, if it's too much to have your hand on the inside of your knee, resting it on top is just fine. Breathing in and breathing out. Push through your hips. Inhale. and exhale. And then we set up for our roll session. All right, putting it just beneath our right calf this time. Let's begin to work. So start to roll just your calf. And again, maybe one foot is on the mat or you have both. Wow, this leg is a lot tighter. Maybe you notice that for yourself. One leg might just be way tighter than the other. So roll around, test different angles, find the release, find what feels good. Never mind, nothing's gonna feel good right now. Just know that what's gonna hurt is gonna feel real good later. All right, keep going. Find the knots. I'm finding them all. Oh my Lord. Last one. All right, slowly we adjust. So I'll now come onto my side to work my IT band on this one, which just means putting the foam roller beneath my outer thigh. And then working down and back. Oh la la. Okay. Oh, laughing because ow. Okay. Okay. Losing words right now. So that's when you know this is needed. You can try to come with no legs on the mat, so both legs on top of the foam roller. That was good for about 2 rolls. I'm gonna go ahead and put my toe back down. So the toe, my left toe is really just a kickstand. Most and all of my weight is really going to be on my right leg. And then from here, we'll roll onto our stomach. So we're gonna lie, forearms on the mat, of course, but facing our mat. My left knee is just out to the side, and we'll work our quad. So coming forward and back, adjusting as needed, forward and back. So make this active. You are not static. You are not forced to go in one line as you roll out. Find the angles, work the muscle. What feels good to you? So I'm changing my angles here, rolling around, breathing. Inhale. Exhale. I know this probably sucks, but it's the kind that just feels so good. I don't know, can't explain it. Inhale and exhale. Good. All right, we're coming back onto our side. And just like we did before, this one we can incorporate both the IT band and the quad. So as you roll down on your IT, you can also try to roll up or roll down and just change your angle more. So you're incorporating good, well-rounded roll out here. Let me know how you feel after. I do want to hear from you. So please let me know what you thought of the stretch and roll. Do you want to see more rolling out? Different types? Please let me know. I love hearing from you guys. It really makes my day to see the comments roll in. Breathe in and out. From here, we'll go back into our calf. One final roll out there. Last one. Good. So resituate, placing the foam roller underneath our right calf. And we'll end our rolling portion of the evening. Let's go. So down and back. Whatever feels good for you here, yeah? And feeling good doesn't mean that it's gonna feel great. It just means that you don't stop. You keep going, you push through. I know it's uncomfortable. Breathe in here. Breathing in and breathing out. Work the angles here. Breathing in and breathing out. Honestly, just even putting a foot down can also take some weight off your arms. I know it can be a lot. All right, last one here. Give me one last roll, and then we'll meet in a down dog. And you will not need your foam roller for the rest of this session. We're coming to the end. So meet me in a down dog. My right foot is what I'm going to be working on. So by bringing my ankle as close to the mat, my left toes just planting, tapping down, lifting and lowering my right ankle. Breathe in, we lift, and exhale, we lower the ankle. Breathe in, lift. Exhale, we lower. Breathe in, lift. Exhale, we lower. Breathe in, lift. Exhale, let's lower and just hold here. Adjust as needed. And just be. And then we'll meet on Vierfüßler. That's in German. Cat and cows. Tabletop. Hi. Okay. Inhale, belly to mat. Exhale, arching the spine. I do speak German. I live in Germany, so my brain sometimes gets mixed up. That's always fun. Inhale and exhale. Let's take this on a bit of a journey, yeah? So we inhale back towards our heels and we exhale, arching our spine. We come up over our hands. So we're taking this like a gigantic ocean wave. Make this big, make this exaggerated. Last one here, because it feels so good. And then we'll go onto our backs, and that's where we will be for the rest of class. So crisscross our legs, meet me on the back, grabbing your strap, your band, or nothing at all if you don't want it. And we'll get into our hamstrings. So I'll start with my left, bringing my foot up straight, just wrapping this strap around my foot. Honestly, it just is a little easier to bring it closer to my head. And that's where we are. This is where we'll be, just holding it closer. And if you do not have a strap or anything, your hands can be around your legs, wherever feels good for you. So just bringing that leg closer. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Especially if your leg is beginning to shake like mine. From here, we'll take the strap off or band off if you don't have one. And then we'll just take big circles in our space. Hands could be at our side for some stability. And we'll take our leg, big circles. So up towards our face, out to the side, down, and back up. So just keep continuing these big circles, embracing the pops and shakes as you go. If it is too intense, you can make it smaller. And then let's reverse the circle. So down, out, and then up. Down, out, and then up. Down, out, and then up. Down, out, and up. And last one here. And now just bring your leg, hold it again close, as close to your body as feels good. And then release. Setting it down long, we'll switch sides. Right leg comes up towards the ceiling. Let's place our band around our foot, or maybe you're holding on to your calf like you were on the other side, and just set up here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. After this, hip circle, and then one final move, and you're done. Inhale And exhale. Maybe you can bring that foot even closer now, feeling it start to release and shake. Inhale, exhale. Gently removing the band, towel, whatever. We'll take it into these circles now. So out to the side, down, back up towards our face. Out to the side, down, and up. So continuing these big circles, as big or as small as feels right for you. Just acknowledging where you're at. Take one more circle this direction, and then we'll switch directions. So next time you bring your leg up, reverse, bring it down towards the mat, out to the side, up towards your face. Down. In your own pace, in your own time. Down, out, and up. And on your next time, hold up, and then bring your leg into a nice hold. Breathe here. And then done. So then we'll slowly shift ourselves up back to sit and finish here. Feet out in front, reaching up overhead, reaching for our toes. We end here in a nice seated forward fold. Well done. Good job giving your body some much needed TLC. Breathe here. Breathe in and breathe out. In 3, in 2, in 1. Well done, you guys. Thank you so much for choosing to stretch and roll with me. This was as much for you as it was for me. I personally love a good recovery session, and I would love to hear from you. So drop me a comment, subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss another recovery session with me or a strength workout for midweek. So wishing you a lovely morning, evening, whatever time of day it is for you. And no matter what, remember, you are doing great. Already amazing, and way to go on giving your body what it needs. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Treat yourself well, and see you next time. Thanks, everyone.